Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Yolanda here from My Pretty Brown Doll and My Crochet Life. And just take a guess on who is monetized on YouTube. That's right, me, your girl, is finally monetized on YouTube. And I know you probably like, girl, is she really making a video to tell us that she monetized on YouTube? Like, really? Yes, really. I am making a video to tell y'all that I am finally monetized on YouTube. One, because I need to say thank you to each and every one of you who watched, who liked, who subscribed, who shared, who comment, who heeded my call when I was just like, YouTube is playing me in my face and I need y'all to stream my channel, and y'all did. Thank you so very much. Two, to tell y'all why I'm even so pressed, and I'm not even ashamed to say it, pressed about being monetized on YouTube to start with, because I can tell you now, it's not because like I'm about to be a professional YouTuber. It's not because I think that I'm about to make bukus of money on YouTube. Because no, the reason I am so pressed, or was so pressed about being monetized on YouTube, is because I have had this channel since 2011. Now, here's the thing about that. I was already monetized on YouTube. They had already sent me a few checks, and then they just took it away. I was like, YouTube, what? Like, what? Okay, so they really didn't just take it away. They actually told me that they had changed their monetization requirements, and that I actually no longer met the requirements. And if I wanted to continue to be monetized, that I was going to have to meet the requirements. So let me go back. Like I said, this channel has been in place since 2011, right? I did not start the channel thinking that, again, not a professional YouTuber. I am a crochet doll maker now. When I started the channel, I was doing something totally different, crochet related, but totally different. Was not a doll maker. I was just out here crocheting whatever I wanted to crochet. And there was a community started by one virtuous woman, OVW, and I'll tag her because she is here on YouTube. There was a community called Fresh Off the Hook, and I wanted to be part of the community. And basically with that community, what you did was you were able to record or make videos to show what was fresh off your hook or whatever you had crocheted that week. And so I did Fresh Off the Hook Mondays. So every Monday I got to come show off what I had made, and all the other people in the community would go and support your videos, watch your videos, share your videos, all that good thing. I just wanted to be part of the community, right? So that's why I joined YouTube. And I don't know how long Fresh Off the Hook lasts. I tried to like scroll back and look at some of my older videos because they are still up. And it looks like we did it for like 2 years, or at least I was a part of it for like 2 years. And then I don't know what happened, but it kind of just stopped. And I actually stopped making videos. But at that time, the only requirement to be monetized on YouTube was to have 1,000 subscribers. I can't even tell you when I reached 1,000 subscribers, but apparently I did, because I do remember YouTube emailing me and saying, hey, you reached 1,000 subscribers. You are now part of our partner program to be monetized. I was like, okay, whatever, cool. And then like 3 months later, they had sent me a check for like $103. I was like, oh, YouTube, you sending monies? you sending out checks? Thank you very much. So again, not thinking about, not thinking anything of it, appreciated the $100, and I went on about my business. And then probably about 7 or 8 months later, I got another check for $100. I was like, oh, YouTube, you still sending me $100? Thank you. Again, did not look in it to any further, did not think, oh, you got to get more views or make more videos to get more money. That never crossed my mind. All I knew was that every few months or once a year, YouTube was sending me a check for $100. And so So in 2018, I get an email from YouTube saying the YouTube program is changing, the monetization requirements are changing, and in order to be monetized, in addition to your 1,000 subscribers, you now also need 4,000 watch hours over a 365-day period. And so they also like sent you your stats or your analytics, and clearly I had the 1,000 subscribers, but my watch hours was at like 3,800 watch hours. And I was just like, oh, okay. But in my mind, I was just like, you'll get the 200 watch hours. Like, this is not a big deal. In like a month or two, you'll be at the 4,000 watch hours. What I did not take into account at the time is that the 365 days were rolling days. And so every day you are actually losing watch hours. Like if you are not posting new content, if you don't have more people watching your videos, you're losing watch hours. I did not even think about that. Like I was just like, I know I'll be at 4,000 watch hours, and so I didn't think about it. I didn't look into it, and I was not posting videos because at this point in time, I am now full-time. Like my Pretty Brown Doll is now my full-time job because I went full-time in 2017. So for me, YouTube was not like on my radar as a place as a stream of income, because I need immediate money. My focus was on things like immediate money generating activities, and YouTube was not one of them because YouTube is work. You got to make the video, you got to edit the video, you got to make sure that it's a searchable video, things that people actually want to watch. I don't have time for that for you to send me $100 check, once a year. This is not where I'm going to focus my energy. So I was not really thinking about it. And then I believe in like 2019, maybe towards the end of 2019, it like dawned on me that I had not received a YouTube check. I was like, oh, I ain't got a check from YouTube this year. And so I went to check. I was like, well, let me see, if I'm monetized, like, what's happening. And when I went to check it, my watch hours was like at 2,200. And I was just like, oh. And that's when I realized that they were the rolling 365 days. And basically I had just lost all those previous watch hours that I had from the years before. And in my mind, I was just like, baby, you was not getting to 4,000. Like, okay, so you just don't plan on receiving a check from YouTube because you are not getting the 4,000 watch hours. Again, not posting videos at all. And I really had to think about, is YouTube somewhere that I want to focus my energy? In the back of my mind, it was, but in the front of my mind were these bills. And my bill said, no, ma'am, you do not have time to be making videos. See, let's talk about privilege. Let's talk about, I do not have the privilege, or I did not have the privilege at that time to focus on long-term income, because that's what YouTube is. The great thing about YouTube is that once you are monetized, baby, you make money off of those videos that you posted years and years ago. One of my highest viewed videos, my highest viewed video is a video from 6 years ago. But that video has over 32,000 views from 6 years ago. But here's the thing, regardless if the video has 500 views, 1,000 views, and it doesn't matter when it was posted, a month ago, a day ago, 10 years ago, if somebody goes and watches that, once you're monetized, you now can make money off of that. But again, that's not immediate. That's not gonna pay my bills right now. And so I don't have, or I did not have the privilege to say, oh, I'm just gonna focus on building this YouTube channel and getting this YouTube channel monetized so that I can make this money long term, so that later on these videos will continue to make me money. A lot of people do not recognize that. A lot of people, especially Black people, especially Black women, we do not have that privilege. And you're probably like, Yolanda, it's not that deep. But yes, it is. It's that deep. I remember when I first started and I was like selling patterns and people were just like, well, why aren't your patterns free? Why do I have to pay for a pattern? Why do I have to pay for your courses? Like I have workshops. Why would I pay for those things? Because baby, I do not have the privilege to be able to offer them for free in hopes that I'll make money on the back end. I need you to pay me for this up front because these bills are due right now. Plain and simple. There's no other way to put it. That's what privilege looks like. Privilege allows you to be able to say, oh, I got somebody else who's going to pay these bills. Oh, I got this job that is, because I know somebody's going to be like, well, you know, you could go to work. Baby, I did. I worked in corporate America for 12 years for then a job to turn around and tell me, we no longer want to service the area. We don't want to service the area that you service. And so we are eliminating your job position. And if you know, then you know, because I was in PG County, Maryland. And so if you're familiar with the area, then you know what they meant when they said they were no longer servicing that area. But that's neither, again, that's what privilege looks like sometimes, and people don't want to admit it or acknowledge it or recognize it, but that's what privilege looks like sometimes. Privilege looks like you can do patterns for free. You can do YouTube videos for free. You can do these things for free, and you don't have to worry about if your lights are going to get turned off, if your bills are going to be paid, if people will support it, because this is also what privilege looks like. Privilege looks like you can put up a mediocre video and thousands of people watch it. I can put up my best video that I can make with the resources that I have. And I'm lucky if that video gets 100, 200, 500 views. I'm excited when my video gets 500 views. That's what privilege looks like. But anyway, I digress. I say all that to say, at the time when I saw those 2,200 watch hours, your girl was like, no, this is not somewhere that I can focus my attention. Fast forward to 2020, you know, we have this book deal in place, and I'm like, okay, I got a little bit of a cushion to be able to do some things. And that's when I kind of started thinking, okay, you need to get this YouTube channel going again. And then I decided that I want to have babies. So it was like, do you really want to get this YouTube channel going again? And then fast forward to 2022, last year is when I really said, okay, we need to make something popping with this channel. And I spent most of the year trying, like, kind of researching, looking at what craft channels were successful, what crochet channels were successful. And I knew that in order to get those 4,000 watch hours, that I was going to have to do something that I was not totally against, but something that, again, I just felt like I know this is going to set me up to get me to where I want to be, but I know I'm not going to get the response that I need to get there, and it's going to require even more. It's going to require me to do even more in order to get there. So, but I did it anyway. So I did the ballerina doll tutorial because I realized that, first of all, there's not a lot of tutorials on how to make black dolls on YouTube. I think my friend LaShonda of the Christian Crochet Addict has one. But other than that, I don't think I've seen another one. So I was like, okay, we're going to do this ballerina doll tutorial. And then I was like, and you're going to have to do a few more how-to videos, because in your category, or in, you know, this particular DIY or craft category on YouTube, that's what people are looking for. They are looking for the how-to videos. And so you're going to have to do a few more how-to videos, even though that knowledge, those resources are resources that you normally make people pay a premium for. And not really a premium, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, these are things that are normally paid and not just left to be free on YouTube, because, again, privilege. Privilege. So, but I was like, but you're going to have to do it because at this point, I'm pressed about these 4,000 watch hours, and I'm pressed about being monetized on YouTube. So I did the ballerina doll tutorial, I did the pleated skirt tutorial, and I did I think a top knot tutorial for this little keychain. I did the tutorial for that. And then the rest of it was kind of like, okay, and now we're going to go back to our regular scheduled program. Doing those things definitely brought my watch hours up, but still not the 4,000 watch hours that I needed. And this is what I'm talking about. So I had to put a call out to my people. I was just like, listen, YouTube is playing me in my face, and I really need y'all to just stream my channel. I do not have another how-to in me. You know, I'm putting out good content. I'm putting out the best quality content that I can put out with the resources that I have. And if y'all could just go stream my channel, it would be greatly appreciated, because I was close to the 4,000 watch hours, but just not there, And so thank you to every single person who heeded the call, who watched my videos, thumbs up my videos, shared my videos, commented, all of those things. It is so, so very much appreciated, because now your girl is now officially monetized on YouTube. Now, here's the thing. The 4,000 watch hours continues to roll. Like, you have to maintain the 4,000 watch hours over a 365 period. So, although I'm not going to be a professional YouTuber, I clearly have to be consistent. I have to maintain the channel. I still have to put up quality content. And so to maintain the 4,000 watch hours, because the same way they snatched it away before, they can snatch it away again. So yeah, that's where we are. And this video is not to discourage anybody from starting a YouTube. If you feel like you are able to commit to it, to put out quality content, by all means, you should be doing that. I do not recommend anybody to be on this platform and not have the goal of being monetized or not be making some money from your platform. So just know, though, that it is work, that you are going to have to work at it, that it's just not going to come. Like, it's not oh, I'm going to post this video and they're going to come. Of course, there are always exceptions to the rule, baby. Listen, you might go viral. Somebody might click, share, you never know. But be prepared for it not going viral. Be prepared for having to put out a call to your peoples. Be prepared to say, listen, I got this YouTube. Be prepared to share it everywhere multiple times. Be prepared to wait, and to wait some more. Be prepared to be discouraged, but encouraged, in knowing that if you just stick to it, it's gonna come. Like, this is long game. This is long-term thinking. This is not immediate. But if you in this for the long run, it can be a viable stream of income for you. It can pay a bill. Okay? So yeah, happy monetization for me, and thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave them in the comments or contact me directly. And I will see you guys on the next video.